redlip blonde in my bedroom doing pillow talk about stripper world. I've been a dancer for over 15 years. I haven't danced in, oh God, since 2004. So anyway, yeah, I'm 47. I started when I was 17, like totally like, whoa, long time ago, right? So today's discussion, for anyone that wants to listen to my stripper stories, experiences, today's topic is going to be about breasts. Okay, so all you girls that have a real bad problem with your body, like you have small breasts, like a B cup, be grateful, because when I was a dancer, a lot of men, not a lot, but there are men that like women that have like boyish figures, you know, and it didn't, distract them from not tipping, you know. Guys like all different sizes and shapes, obviously. You know, I wouldn't say fat, obese with cellulite and bangs and nasty breasts that are down to your knees, but I mean, God, oh my God, speaking of which, there was this old woman at a place that I worked, and literally old. She had to be pushing 60. She got on the stage as like a gag. She used to dance in the old era where they had pasties and stuff on their breasts and boas and, you know, all that crap. And I had to laugh because I couldn't believe this woman got up on the stage and men were tipping her. I mean, she had like these nylon thigh, you know, pantyhose with her veins bulging out and cellulite on the backs of her legs and droopy big boobs and wrinkly face and just like something you'd see out of a horror magazine. No, I'm serious. It might be really bad. I should, you know, but I give her credit. Like, if anyone like that can get on stage, I mean, any of you girls that are wanting to even think about being a stripper, don't let your body get in the way. Like, if you have small breasts, it's okay. You know, if you have a pretty face, you substitute other places on your body that are better. If you've got pretty eyes or lips or teeth. I mean, guys really don't care, but it'll make you feel better because they're just looking at two things, your chest and your privates, so, and your ass. Nowadays, the ass is like a big thing, right? Like, go let J-Lo. I've never been into big fat butts, you know. I'm not into that for myself. I like a small flat butt and long legs, and that's what I have. I have legs to die for. I mean, you can't see it on my camera. Woo! There's a leg. Woo! No, honestly, my video's too high. I can't show you my body right now. It's not too bad for my age. But anyway, like, yeah, that must have been so embarrassing for this woman. But she made money. That's my point, you know. Sometimes you don't have to have a lot of balls. You just, I mean, you do have to have a lot of balls. Well, no fear, I should say. You shouldn't have balls. Okay. There's no transsexuals here. I've never seen a transsexual stripper, ever. Although, some women I did question if they were a man. I can remember one girl I worked with who was a close friend of mine, really. Other guys were like, oh, she's got an Adam's apple, and I'm like, no, she does not. She had long blonde hair. She's from Boston. I won't mention names. But she was just really tall. And God bless her. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a tall girl. No way, you know. It's a good thing. So yeah, use your body type to advantage, you know. If you have nice feet, wear really pretty shoes, you know. If you're short, then wear higher shoes. So, you know, compromise, and you'll make money no matter what. I mean, obviously the old lady did. And there must have been some pretty drunk men in the bar that night. But no, seriously, yeah, so I was getting back to breasts. Like, small breasts are really cool because it's easier to fit your tops. You don't have to worry about, adjusting your breasts to fit in your shirt and, perk them up and all that. And so, God bless small-breasted women and large-breasted women, but not too big. When they're flopping all over and you can't get a top with it, I don't have that problem, but this is who I've seen work in these places with big, large breasts, like I said in my earlier video. Busty Hart, she was ridiculously huge. But she made money, so I guess it didn't matter if her body was being tortured every day and bruised out from bouncing on her ribcage. But, whatever works. So, that was a few experiences I've seen. I did have a boyfriend at the time. I had several. I got him at the dancing. It was like Chippendale night, and I encouraged him to get up there. Like, you can do it. Yeah, you're hot. And he was an Italian, pretty decent looking guy. And he got up there, and he was so scared. And when he pulled his sneaker from out of his pant leg, exposing his G-string, it was like the zebra-looking black and white G-string. His right nut came out of the G-string. Like, this girl was in the audience, this woman, I should say, was like, ah! And then they were pointing, and he was so embarrassed. He finished his show. He wasn't totally hung out there, but, a little bit peeked out, and then he adjusted himself. And it was his first time ever, and he really moved around the room really well. I think he made like $12. But, he tried, and that's what you have to do. Like, when I first started stripping, they told me, hey, you don't have experience, come back, it was pretty, I looked okay and everything like that, but you have to know to move around the room and have an act. And, or just use your best feature. If you're not so chesty, then, if you got a nice butt, then focus on your butt, put some sprinkles on your butt to attract them to look there instead of up here, you know what I mean? So, whatever. But yeah, those are my experiences, and go to video 5 if you want to hear some more bizarre videos on stripping, being a stripper. Again, I was a stripper for close to 19 years, 15 to 19 years. Started in the early 80s, and I ended in like 2004, and so I have a lot to tell. So if you want to hear more fun stories, just go to video 5 on Stripper World by redlip. Bye, YouTubers.